So for today's video, we have Ruby and Python. So we are going to be comparing these two so that you would know which one would work for you. So let's go first with Ruby. So Ruby is a computer programming language developed in 1995 by Yukihiro Matsumoto. He wanted to create a flexible object-oriented language that programmers would enjoy using. So they enjoyed it enough that Ruby became one of the most popular languages for developing web applications. It's a general use language that's popular in the industry. Apple, GitHub, Twitter, Hulu, Zendesk, and Urban Dictionary are websites developed with Ruby, demonstrating its versatility. Ruby is a general use language that's more popular in the industry than in science or academia. Now, when it goes to Python, Python is a simple programming language often used in data science, AI, and financial applications. It's prevalent in academic settings and widely used in universities. It was developed in 1989 and released in 1994. In 2011, Google announced that it used Python for many internal processes that news caught gained attention. However, Google isn't the only commercial user, as Dropbox, Instagram, Mozilla, and Yahoo also use Python. And the most popular Python framework is Django, but you may well come across with others. Django was released in 2005 and made Python highly competitive with Ruby and the Ruby on Rails framework. So that's the quick overview for Python and Ruby. Now we're going to be going to the comparison of these two programming languages. All right. So basically, if you're a programmer, you would have an idea about what I'm going to be talking about. But for those beginners out there, let's see what is the difference. All right. Just give me a moment right here. I'm just opening up my documents. So the first difference that we're going to be talking about is code difference. So one of the first noticeable differences is the code itself. The one used in Python is simpler, less complicated, and supports online Lambda functions only. It has functions, a predictable structure, and simple learning curve, while Ruby code is more magical and supports blocks. It has a stiff learning curve and greater complexity, which makes it less readable. When it comes to iterators, in Ruby, iterators are not that significant. In Python, however, they are crucial and programming is not possible without them. Iterators are very much related to the functions of this language. Now, type recognition of Unicode and its encoding. When we talk about Python, it's a language. It has a language that distinguishes between Unicode strings and byte strings very well. This facilitates data analysis, further use or conversion to Unicode strings. And as for Ruby, it treats all strings the same as byte strings. The programmer must find out what kind of coding he is dealing with. Now, when it comes to inheritance, so Python supports multiple inheritance. By contrast, Ruby can only handle single inheritance. So Python can easily inherit attributes and methods from a very complex hierarchy of classes, while the newest ones need to be supplemented with information from the oldest classes. So by contrast, Ruby does not allow such extensive inheritance. All right, so that's the quick comparison between Ruby and Python for you. Now, I hope you learned something. Thank you so much for watching. This is your homeboy Josh. Please do not forget to subscribe, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace out.